Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing here? This is Eddie Marcus, and I'm here for you. I have a message for you that have come to me overnight. I made these notes. All of the things I recognize that I'm saying here are already within my spirit, but the information came as it did, so I took the notes as they came, so it must be for a purpose. So I'm not going to necessarily rely on myself unless I'm speaking off the cuff. Otherwise, I'm going to speak to you as it was given or spoken to me. And it is my hope that you would listen to the entirety of this post, and having done so, that it would move you to do more than remember that you observed it, but that you contacted those who you know of and can, and refer them to observe it as well. And the motivation for that is that you recognize something in it that appears to be something positive, something that you've hoped for, perhaps even prayed for, and the possibility exists that now it might be coming. And you'd like to share the information with them in the event they might be coming amongst them. And these notes go like this, ladies and gentlemen. This coronavirus that everybody is speaking of, they say that it's a war. And a war, it is indeed. But it's not a war against this virus, because this virus, as you recognize, is only a symptom. The war, my friends and my brothers and sisters, is against the devil. It is a war against evil. No doubt, I'm sure that you can understand and agree that this is a war against pain and suffering. It is also a war against poverty, crime and violence. It's a war against lying and cheating and stealing. It is a war against hatred, bigotry, and racism. It is a war against terror. Now, the truth, ladies and gentlemen, is this, that the plan as it stands today would cut the plan, the whole purpose why I'm giving you this information. And I want you to know that the plan as it stands right now, it would cut your working hours in half without losing any benefits. It would put everyone to work in careers that they choose, that they love, and in so doing, it would provide the needs, the wants, and the desires of all of the people, all of you. They would be met. And this in peace and prosperity, with freedom and joy of life and the fulfillment of your dreams, which, my friends, also includes those things that are essential for survival for every last human on earth. And that is, but not limited to, food and clothing and shelter, education and health care, which provides, my friends, your heart's desire. Now, this is a plan today that is a reflection of the original plan, until the deceiver offers something so-called better. And many, having received this deception, were convinced that they were better, that they more important, and that they deserved better. That means they basically say they deserved more freedom than others. They deserved more prosperity than others. They deserved more peace and joy than others. And they deserved that their dreams be met. In order to have their way, ladies and gentlemen, in order for these things to come true, they had to take control. The deceiver had to take control and convince them to participate. And by doing so, they had to seize all of the resources, including the land. They had to force others into slavery for free labor, underpaid, overworked others. And to achieve their ends. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they kill, they rob, they hate, operate with bigotry and racism, terrorize, and even engage in war. And ladies and gentlemen, these practices were successful by their commitment to kill. Now, to survive, the people who were oppressed fell in line. In time, though, this evil, this wrong, was normalized. The church, the spiritual arm of society as it has been taught, was used and is used today to keep people at bay due to the promise that someone else resisted in their stead. Someone else resisted for them. And if they believe and trust and have faith, is coming back to deliver them from this abuse. So, rather than resist this evil, they sit and wait while the evil system continues its mission to get humans to say, as Trump supporters say about him, they know he's a liar and no good, yet they trust him. This presidential election, ladies and gentlemen, is about more success by the deceiver's lies, more Trump, or someone to beat Trump. Either way, the people, you lose. The only way for the people is to return to the original plan, the original system. So what is your truth? Are you with Trump? Are you with the status quo? Or are you with returning to, as in heaven, so on earth? The test is, do you represent truth? Do you represent God or not? To fear death is the absence of the knowledge of God. And no one can truly have what is required in God without knowledge. And it is all before you. And there is something that says the pure and heart shall see God. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess in essence what we are dealing with is very, very either complicated or very, very easy. If you exist because of a power you cannot see, can't touch, can't feel, and yet all that you can observe and understand exists because of a power that you can't see, there must be a power outside of that what you can see. And if you exist, you must exist at the will of that power that you can't see. And if that is absolutely true, then there's nothing that the power that you can do to end your purpose in life. For your purpose is designed by that power you can't see. And one thing that the power that you can't see requires, that you are real. And being real means that you don't bend to anything, not even death. So, in essence, it must be the will that death represents a difference between those that are real and those that are not. A difference between those that are real and those that are not. Those that are real do not exist in hell. And hell don't want them. Those who are fake give up. And they will take anything just to survive that which they understand and avoid that which they do not know. Still, the pure in heart shall see God. Otherwise, it's just a journey. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, because this presidential election is about where you're at. Really, where you're at. Are you blind enough to go to hell? Or you got a little vision, but you still headed to hell, but you trying to take a long time, thinking something's going to happen? Or are you wide awake and resist it on the premise of establishing something right now, because you know it? Goodbye.